Which brings me to my next question, man.
No sleep.
Sacrifice, man. What would you say sacrifice you have made as far as, personal DJing wise, you know what I'm saying, to get to where you at, man? Well, how you feel sacrifice plays a big part into where you are right now?
See, my family know they come first before anything because I hang this shit up tomorrow if I had to and won't even think about it. Okay. The people want me, but are the people gonna be here when I'm done?
Right.
Like, if I just lost everything today, would they still fuck with me? Like, if I wasn't DJ Millz, like, who would still be here? I know my family gonna always be here.
Definitely.
So, with that being said, I mean, you kind of sacrificing family time. But I do try to take at least a week off, like, out the month to, just kick it. Like, that's what I'm doing this weekend. Like, I can go DJ this weekend if I want to. Everybody know that. I can throw a party. I can do all that. But if I'm booked every weekend constantly,
you gotta have that work-life balance.
Yeah. So I take off when I need to just like get away, spend time, kick it.
Right.
Cause outside of DJing, I got a life too.
Right. You got a little girl, right? Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I know. You know what I'm saying. It's essential, for black fathers to be in their children's lives, but I also say especially in their daughters' lives.
Yeah.
Man. Show them what a positive male role model looks like, so they don't go searching for it in the wrong places as they get older.
Just like right now, my daughter told me, she only 3, bruh, but my daughter knows what she want. You know what I'm saying? Just like now, she told me before I left, she like, Daddy, I want to go to Chuck E. Cheese. So guess what I'm doing Saturday? Bitch, we going to Chuck E. Cheese. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, you got to know how to balance that shit out, bro. And I think I do it pretty good. Like, sometimes the schedule get hectic, but at the end of the day, I know how to separate the two. Like, DJing from my personal life, I separate that very well. Like, I do.
Definitely, man. It's good that, you keep a great rapport with the people so they not bringing any negative vibes to your home. Man.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like it's very important. And whatever you do, you know what I'm saying? But especially this entertainment, people get crazy.
Yeah.
People get real crazy, man.
Yeah, and I done seen some crazy shit, boy. Trust and believe me. Like, I done seen some nut shit with this DJ shit, but it won't. Nothing that involved DJ Millz will affect my household. Like, it won't, brother. Like, cause at the end of the night, when I'm done DJing, I shut my laptop down. I take off this jacket, hat, whatever I got on that say DJ Millz. I go home, I take that shit off. I'm done with it for the night. I wake up the next morning, I'm myself. It's 2 different people, and that's what people when they jump into this DJ game. A lot of DJs they start DJing for hoes. in all actuality, like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because females do flock when you DJ.
Definitely.
When I'm done DJing, bro, I don't think about shit, bro. I'm done. When I'm done, I'm done. Exactly. It's just like a regular 9 to 5. You don't take work home.
Nope.
So when I'm done DJing, brother, like, I mean, of course niggas gonna call you about, hey, Millz, XYZ. But when I'm done DJing, bro, after a set, I don't even listen to music when I get in the car.
Just quiet.
Quiet, bro.
Reflection.
I don't even listen to music, brother. Like, I separate the two very well, bro. Like, DJ Millz is a whole different individual than who I really am.
Did the military help you out with that too?
In a sense, yeah. Actually, a lot, yes, because you got to have patience with a lot of shit, especially working with people that make it known that they racist. Like, you gotta know how to deal with that shit, bro. Like, so you learn to separate the soldier from the man. You know what I'm saying? Because if I catch you downtown, you ain't gonna say none of that gangster shit you was talking.
Yeah.
And I really live that shit, but I'm quiet. You know what I'm saying? I don't look for that shit. But that gangster shit you was talking in that uniform, when I catch you downtown, you better say the same shit. I live that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really live like that. If anybody know me, they know I'm for real. Like, I really live like that. So it definitely helped me, like, with patience and separating the two. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So.
I feel you, man. What do you feel like your biggest event that you've done your whole career, man? What do you feel like is the biggest thing, whether it be the amount of people, most money made, just the feeling of accomplishment you got personally, man? What do you feel like the biggest thing you've done as a DJ?
You probably gonna say that about Hawaii, man. Cause look, you in Hawaii, man.
What?
I ain't gonna cap, bro. Like,
I know last year you had the back to school, for the kids around August this time last year. You had is it Rado? You know what I'm saying? So I know you had a lot of things, man. Just the short year and a half, 2 years, I don't know. You done a lot of big things.
I I ain't gonna cap, bro. It was the Cardi B show that I did in Hawaii.
Told you, bro.
Yes, bro.
I told you.
I did Cardi B show before she was like who she is right now.
Yeah.
Like I did it. I did it when she had the fucking mixtape cover with the nigga between her legs and the beer bottle in her hand. Yes, brother. Like that's when the song ran down on the bitch twice. I did her set, brother. Like I did her DJ set when she was performing, and I was supposed to be her tour DJ, but I was in the army.
Oh, they couldn't let you on leave for that.
I couldn't go,
I
bro.
would have told her about my contract.
Cause it's different from going to do a show and going on tour.
Yeah.
Like you got numerous dates, bro. Like right now somebody hit me up to be a tour DJ. Shit, let's go. Like you got I'm not in the contract no more. You know what I'm saying? Like with Cardi B, bro, she was like on the rise. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like that song came out, hoes on that shit, bro. So she was getting booked left and right, and she had Love and Hip Hop too. Mm-hmm. So Shorty was getting booked left and right. This was when her fucking.
Is she that big of a hustler as you know, kind of she portrays?
Yes, brother. Like, and she really like the shit that she be talking like on Instagram and shit. She is really like that, my boy. Like, this is when her fucking teeth was still fucked up. Like, she was wearing like bad hair, like not the shit that she.
That bag and fix her
you know what I'm saying? Not the shit that she wear right now. Like. Yeah. Shorty came to the club with some shit that you might buy off Fashion Nova with no underwear on, like twerking like she's at a Pensacola party. Like she was that down to earth. Yeah, real life. She really about that shit, brother. Like no cap, bro. Mm-hmm. Like she is really about that shit, bro.
Did you kind of learn anything from her when it came to that? Because I've seen some people don't understand like how far it takes and how hard you must go for your craft.
If I learned anything from her, brother, it was. Stay on your bag. Stay on your shit. Cause Shorty was a stripper. Mm-hmm. Now she one of the fucking most top selling artists. If I learned anything from her, bro, it's to never stop. Like 2 words, never stop. Mm. It ain't no telling, cause ain't no 401k in DJing, bro. Like we're not putting into investments. This not, you know what I'm saying? Like ain't no health coverage with this shit, brother. Either you make it or you don't. Only the strong survive. Like, ain't no 401k, bro. I
feel that.
And I be trying to tell people that, like, especially promoters, they be like, oh, bro, can I book you for XYZ? No. Because I feel like when you undercut me, now you taking food out my daughter's mouth.
Right.
You don't devalue who I am.
Fuck no. Like, because you want to book me for this show because you know I'm going to bring this crowd. That's why you want me. You know what I'm going to do to this crowd. So now you got to pay me for it. Ain't no 401k. No matter how much I save it. No matter how I save it, I might throw this shit in the shoebox. It don't matter. It ain't no 401k. Like at the end of it, don't multiply, bro. It's either you make it or you don't.
I like it.
And that's why I go hard the way I do, cause I can make this shit.
I'm definitely, man.
Where you trying to lead yourself to? Cause I know Pensacola is not just the destination. Mm-hmm. It's not the destination.
It's just home.
It's just home.
Yeah.
And just like going back home to Jacksonville, it's just home. Mm-hmm. Nothing. Stuff may change here and there, but no matter what. Right. It's just home. Like, what are you trying to take it? I know it's not just to keep going down south. Mm-mm. I know it's probably go up to probably New York or LA and just kind of blow up that scene. Like, what is your next track that you're trying to hit to?
Honestly, bro, people been telling me this forever, bro. They like, bro, you might want to think about producing. So I think I might eventually go ahead and start getting to like beat making and producing.
So you say you listen to other music other than just you don't listen to the trap music. You listen to that real stuff.
Real rap, bro. Yeah. Like J. Cole and Big Sean definitely my 2 favorite artists right now. Mm-hmm. Like, well, not even right now, just like period. Cause they got shit to rap about. Like Finally Famous, the first Big Sean album, mm-hmm. I still play that shit. Yeah. Cause he had a huge message behind that shit. Like Big Sean is that nigga, and so is J. Cole, and I fuck with him heavy.
I like it, man. Do you have a DJ idol, man?
Honestly, bro, it was Bigger Rankin until I met him. Like, when I met him, I was like, nah, bro, that ain't...
You ain't the dude I want to look up to.
Yeah, that wasn't it. But, like, as far as, like, DJing, I watch DJ Fresh. That's Rich Homie Quan DJ. Mm-hmm. That nigga hard. Like, that nigga is hard. It's a DJ out of North Carolina I watch. That nigga hard, too. One of the DJs here, Neutron. You know what I'm saying? He an old head in the game. But Neutron laptop is a mastermind. Like, from 1960s music to 2019 going into 20. Neutron Laptop is a mastermind, so I watch him a lot. Honestly, I watch Zig a lot too, though. Because a lot of shit that Zig do that I be like, damn, I ain't think about that shit. I watch Zig a lot too. But it's vice versa. Because I do some shit and he'll be like, damn, I ain't even think about that shit. So it's kind of like that in a sense. But I definitely watch Fresh a lot. Like, that nigga hard. And he can sing too.
You sing?
That's for another interview. Because if I mention it, then everybody gonna expect me to do it.
You can sing?
That's why I haven't done it yet, brother. Like, that's why I haven't done it. Because once you do it once, everybody gonna always expect you to do it.
Go ahead and just throw it. Go and give us something.
I can't, bro. My sinus is acting up anyway.
So talk to us about Sliding Vibe, man. I know that was getting pretty big around last year.
I'm sorry. I fuck with Louie too. Like, I watch Louie too because that nigga Louie is like the sleeper. The biggest name sleeper. Like,
I'm gonna let you know. So when I got here in 2012 for school.
Right.
He was the DJ. He was the only person we knew.
Yeah.
So we was like, okay, and every part, like now, a lot of people who are new to Pensacola don't know him for real. But the people who are like,
they know him.
We like, look,
bruh,
that man right there.
Louie is that nigga. Listen to me, like,
He is, man.
Louie is that nigga, bruh. Like, I fuck with like that nigga hard, brother. Like, Louie is like the silent sleeper, bruh, with the biggest name. Like, he got so many plugs and connections that y'all don't even understand. Like, for real, brother. Like,
cause he just DJ'd at Is You Wet Yet, right?
Yeah, but he always gonna be on that though, cause he started that with them. So,
okay,
you know what I'm saying? They ain't finna throw my dog away.
Yeah.
Louie is hard, bro. Like, he put me on music that ain't even out yet.
Hey.
For real, like, I got a song right now by Sam Sneak that nobody in the city, they probably heard it, but they ain't got it.
And he don't talk much either.
We don't
He
talk.
don't talk much.
But the thing is, he don't talk, but he got a mouthpiece. Yes. Like,
he a Hurricane fan, so I fucks with him. I fucks with him.
Zig got a mouthpiece too, but that's what I was saying, bro. Like, every DJ got their own like thing, but we kind of like feed off of each other, like, it's one of them type deals.
I feel you. So with Sliding Vibe, you say Louie kind of was the mastermind. I know
Louie, Zig, they started Sliding Vibe shit, and then like when I got my name to where it is, then they was like, okay, bet. Well, Millz, you wanna hop on, do a set? Yeah. So
yeah. I remember visiting you up in the barbershop. It was off Cervantes,
and I was doing a Sliding Vibe show.
Yeah.
I fuck with Sliding Vibe.
I'm glad you mentioned Cervantes, right? And that's where Main Source Marketing got their little spot there. How do you feel about the gentrification part of Pensacola? Because let's be honest, the big dude, the big guy, what's his name? He owns the Wahoos.
You talking Quinn Student?
Quinn Student. The man who, I'm gonna be honest, this man probably buying up everything.
Yeah.
And he is just like, even in Jacksonville, the Jackson Jaguar owner, he got it. Jackson was like, oh, I could buy everything here.
Right.
So like, I don't see gentrification as a bad thing, right? Because all I see it is as an opportunity. Because just like you saw the opportunity in DJing,
right, others
didn't see the opportunity in what they were doing.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about the opportunities you see when it comes to gentrification of your own city? Because like I said, I can't be mad if somebody saw what we probably consider trash. Right. And they saw treasure. You feel me? Yeah. I can't get mad at what they saw, what their perception of what we saw. You feel me? I can't get mad at that. So how do you feel about it? Honestly,
in a sense, that's where you got to kind of like shout out to Brian on that one, because the area that he bought, there's nothing but crackheads on that road, but he had a vision. You know what I'm saying? Like, he saw what he wanted. Like, he saw that spot and he knew that was for him, and he bought that shit. And then they did the was it Sangria Sunday?
They did the Sangria Sunday downtown, then they switched it over to that spot.
When the first Sangria Sunday they did to that spot, cause I went to the spot before it was like set up and shit. You know what I'm saying? So when I set up, I saw his vision then. But when he did Sangria Sunday with him, Nico, and the rest of them did the Sangria Sunday, and they kind of like brought it to life. He saw that vision, brother. Like, and as far as like the dude going down there and buying up everything because he owned the Wahoos, who else gonna do it? Who else gonna do it, bro? Like, I hate to say it, like, in a sense, though, bro, they kind of try to, like, keep all the African Americans, like, out. You know what I'm saying? Like, but even downtown area, brother, like, the Seville dude that owned the Seville, he owned hella parts of downtown Pensacola. And then the one black club we do got down there, which is Bedlam's, that we had to rename to the Pelican's Nest, he tried to buy it. And when the dude didn't sell it, because it's another owner, when he didn't sell it, that's when the problems came. Because Bedlam's used to be the only club that stayed open to 5 in the morning.
Yeah, I remember that.
Now they changed it to 3, and they had to change the name. Otherwise, they're going to have to shut the club down.
Okay, it's still open now.
Yeah, it just closed at 3 o'clock, and it's called the Pelican's Nest.
Huh, alright.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, the city will... The white people in the city will try to flush you out if you let them. That's why I said only the strong survive, bro. It's just like DJing.
Stay on your toes, always always be on that bag.
And see, the dude that owned Billings, he white too. And he just wasn't going for it.
Yeah.
So, you know, I respect them for making a stand because, like I said, that's the only urban club that we have, like, for niggas, like, outside of the Platinum, because that's the only place we can really go. I mean, like, you got Seville down there. But sometimes niggas want to be ratchet, like, and that's my home, bitch. That's all I know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know that shit, so I go to Bedlam's and walk in like I'm home. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. Walking in Seville, that's when I'm on my P's and Q's.
You looking around, it feels different.
Yeah.
Feel weird.
Told myself I would never pay for Seville.
And you know what's bad about Seville, brother? They don't even check shit. Like, anybody can walk in Seville with a whole AR in their pocket in their fucking pants because they don't pat down. What you do when you walk in Seville? Walk me through it.
Pay.
I pay.
Hurry up.
I pay. They look at my ID, and then I walk in. Sometimes don't look at the ID depending on who the guy is.
And they give you a wristband and you walk right in after you pay.
And there's so many sections of Seville that you can walk into.
Anytime.
So you can go from like the little piano area and get all to the other side.
You can go to the VIP line if ain't nobody in there. Bro, there's so many ways to get in Seville, bro. And there's so many, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I walk in Seville free anytime I want to go.
It's ridiculous.
For real, brother. Like, anybody can walk in Seville with a gun and just, God forbid it happen. Anybody can just walk in and just start shooting, brother, because they don't pat you down. They don't do nothing.
That's not an idea for all these active shooters.
It's really not, brother, because if y'all go down there, I'm airing shit out too. But if you go to Bedlam's, brother, like, they'll have 2-3 security guards up there. Everybody getting pat down. It don't matter if you white, black, Asian, red, orange, Indian, none of that shit, bro. You getting pat down, checked, all of that. And when you walk in, if you walk in with a hood on, you gotta take that shit off.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. So, do you believe that if we came together as a people, you know what I'm saying, even just people in the entertainment industry, man, you feel like, you know, we could come together, buy up a lot more of what Pensacola has to offer, and kind of get back to us having ours. You know what I mean?
I definitely agree, bro. But support start with your own people. Like, if us as black people can't support each other, brother, then who can we support? It's just like the podcast, brother. Y'all can't take off until y'all got support from the other black people behind y'all.
Definitely.
That's why you gotta set yourself up in a position to win. Like, I wouldn't be successful if I didn't have the people behind me. That's where it started, brother. Like, it started with the people. As long as your people support you, bro, it's endless, bro. You think Jay-Z got big the way he did by himself? No. Nigga was the biggest drug dealer in Harlem. Like,
exactly.
Now he like the 3rd billionaire rapper.
Yeah.
It started with the people that's behind you. Like, even Brian, brother, like, he that's why I said I gotta give my dog props, because he stick to his own team. Like, he built Main Source Marketing. I mean, it's him, Nico, Pensacola Caboose. I think that's it for the most part, besides they sub promoters or whatever. They built their own team, and now they bought a spot. It started with the support that was behind him. You know what I'm saying?
It feels like it's so hard to get your people to buy in, to buy in, because I understand there's a lot of people who will be like, I gotta see what the product looks like before I even put a dime in. But you're like, dog, look. All I can tell you is what I'm seeing.
It's just
I can't tell. I don't have it right now, but we can get it.
It's just like going. It's just like going when you go out of town, brother. Like, Pensacola don't have no real venues outside of the Platinum Club, and nobody wants to go there because of the name. But it's just like when you go out of town. They got real clubs, maybe 2, 2-3 floors.
Mm-hmm.
Bedlam's got 3 floors and don't nobody know.
Really?
Bedlam's has 3 floors. And don't nobody know about it, brother. Like, the clubs in here is just trash, bro. Like, outside of us throwing parties, if we didn't throw parties, the only shit we would have is Seville.
That's a problem. That is a problem.
That's a major problem, brother. And that's like
The problem.
that's the only I mean, granted, Seville is Seville, but they got their own little VIP sections. They got upstairs. They got an upstairs bar. They got pool tables and shit.
But it's not ours.
It's not ours, brother. We don't. The only place that we can like legit go home to right now and call ours is the fucking Platinum. And I say that because that's African American owned.
Yeah.
Black people own the Platinum. That's the only club we really got.
But I see you know, making that move on the post.
Mm-hmm.
How, like, with that, that's kind of like that, can be that next thing.
The post could be, as long as the people keep rocking with me.
Mm-hmm.
Cause honestly, the post is a gold mine. I say that because we working on shit right now. Like, we working on getting a new AC put in. We working on getting new floors. It's a whole bottom. It's a whole downstairs.
That most people don't even know about.
Though most people don't even know about. We finna turn that into a little downstairs VIP area. It's a little office to the right of the stage that I go in. I kick it. That's like my little VIP room area. Like, we finna get like we finna put a wall in the kitchen area to separate it so we can make one of the other spots a little lounge area. Like, it got the potential that we just finna go ahead and turn it around. Cause if we can make the post our spot, that's the only place we can go to.
Because you got the parking.
Yeah.
You got the parking. You got the size.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, most people don't know about the
downstairs.
The downstairs.
And we got the crowd.
I feel like the only problem with the post, man, is that, you know, the police. Really?
Brother, the police gonna come just because it's 100.
Yeah.
If they gonna come, if it's 100 black people, they gonna come. If it's 700 black people, they still gonna come.
Most definitely.
But it's partially because they see a whole bunch of niggas in one spot and they want to make sure everybody don't fight. However, if you ever been to one of my events for real, we've never had no fights, bro. I never had no. The only fight we about damn near had is when I was trying to fight AJ for shutting down that homecoming party, bitch.
I'll never forget that one, but I will never forget that.
Like, but I told you, I really live that shit. Like, bitch, you shut the party down, somebody outside drinking, just kick them off the property.
Exactly. Yeah,
And all the time nowadays, all you have to do is just talk to the police. A lot of people be like, they be so quick to run. So just stop.
Bro, you know what's funny about the police, bro? They want to take me to jail so bad. For real. Like, cause when the police come into the party, okay, now you walking into my area, bitch. Yeah. Like, these my people, you an outsider. So, we finna have fun. Like, I get on the mic all the time, be like, fuck the police and da-da-da. They be trying to get me for disturbing the peace, bro. But I can't disturb the peace when I'm in my domain. Like, for real, especially like when I'm DJing like College View, boy, they want my ass so bad. One slip up, bitch, and you gonna see me on fucking Escambia County Jail View, bitch. I promise you. I promise you.
Man,